It's time to talk Cliff Notes. Yes. A lot of sports going on. We are about to start the NBA Finals between the OKC Thunder and the Indiana Pacers. I'll talk about that. We'll also talk about the NHL Stanley Cup Finals that just started between the Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers. Going to talk about that. Going to talk a little NFL, National Football League. Man, oh man. So much to talk about, so much to discuss. Let's get started. Let's lead out with the NHL. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Last night, the Edmonton Oilers was hosting the Panthers. This is going to be, I'm telling you right now, a 7-game series. I know people love Connor McDavid and what he's doing with Edmonton. I know, I love him too. I believe Edmonton is probably going to win. I have them winning, but I'm going to tell you something. Before I go to the end of this Stanley Cup final, the Panthers have got a guy, Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett right now is playing lights out. He's got 12 goals. He's got 12 goals scored this playoffs. He's one to be watched. And oh, by the way, Bennett is an unrestricted free agent. That man's about to make him some money, money, greens, bills, dividends, however you want to call it. He's going to do it. Last night's game, we know, ended kind of crazy. It ended up with a penalty. Florida was trying to clear the zone, and for some reason, the puck goes into the stands. Dude, just hit it off the board and get it down, clear the zone. It went into the stands, and that gave Edmonton a power play, and you cannot give Connor McDavid a power play. As a matter of fact, the Oilers were able to get four power plays off of the Panthers. Man, that's good night, Susie. And that's going to end, especially if you've got Connor McDavid issuing that puck out. He can one-time thing, maybe two-time. He's going to make the right play, and they're going to win. So I've got game 1 in overtime, 4-3, Oilers over the Panthers. I look for a game 2. I've got the Oilers winning this game 3-1, headed back to Florida. Like and subscribe. Let's talk now. National Basketball Association. We know the finals are tonight, and I'm going to let you in on some strategy. I'm going to right now figure out how the Pacers will win a game. Okay, let's get started. It does not start with Halliburton. Absolutely not. Halliburton is not going to be the key. Actually, I have Halliburton. I saw a bet line this morning. It said Halliburton over 9.5 assists. I don't think so. Lou Dort is going to put a lock and key on him, and he's not going anywhere. I believe the key will be Pascal Siakam. Let me tell you, Siakam, of course, has the championship lineage with the Toronto Raptors. He and Kawhi Leonard did great things, and he's got a championship. So he's going to have that same type of mentality. He's going to have to be the 1A option there, because and I believe, and I'm almost certain that OKC will go small. They're going to put Holmgren at the 5, and with Chet at the 5, I think that's going to cause a lot of leak outs for OKC and a lot of easy transition buckets. Here's what I'm thinking, what OKC is going to probably do. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to think. I'm going to call up there right now. Let me call and see what the Thunder strategy is. Hello? Is this Sam Preston? Yeah, look here. Hey, man, Cliff Notes. Can you give me the strategy on what you're going to do to beat the Pacers? Uh-huh. Oh, really? Okay. And it rhymes with miso. Uh-huh. Okay, all right, later. So I just talked with OKC, and they said they're going to put Alex Caruso on Pascal Siakam and they going to win. Alex Caruso, he's just a guard. Yeah, but he's a big guard. And we know Caruso this playoff has had great success against Joker. He played really tough against Denver, and he really disturbed the Denver Nuggets when he switched over to Joker. And also, he played Julius Randle. I still can't figure that out. Caruso just dominated Julius Randle. I don't know. So that's their plan. And so they're going to put Caruso on Siakam and let everybody else have their way. I believe defense is going to be the key. Defense is going to be the key. Game 1 coming up. I believe that the OKC Thunder, I believe the line is, let me check. I think the line is 9. If you want smart money, I'm going with that 9 easily. I got a 9. And I believe that the only way the Pacers can win tonight if they suit up Reggie Miller. But that ain't happening. Cliff Notes, like and subscribe. Let's talk right now NFL running backs. My top 5 NFL running backs right now as we get ready to get started with training camp. Here's my top 5 running backs. Coming in at number 5, well, I'm going to say 5.1, honorable mention, my man, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon runs hard, man, like a truck. He is a hard runner between the tackles. My man really impresses me. I love Joe Mixon's game. Joe Mixon is my 5.1. Yes, indeed. Joe Mixon cracks the top 5. At number 5, also, I've got my man in Detroit running things, Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs is smooth. Man, this guy can really get it. I love the way how he gets to the second level and the way he breaks tackles and the way he sees the field. Jahmyr Gibbs is absolutely great. Coming in at number 4, everybody talks about how Josh Allen has really progressed without wide receivers last year. He did well. He did well because he had my main man, James Cook, with him. James Cook, he can catch the ball out the backfield. He can block. This man can run the football. James Cook is a Swiss Army knife for Josh Allen. That is why Buffalo is going to have a great year this year. They've got Josh Allen, and they got this man, James Cook, running that rock. Number 4, my number 3 best running back is a guy that is wrecking shop. He wrecked shop last year for the Green Bay Packers. My main man, Josh Jacobs. Raiders, you got rid of Josh Jacobs. Man, you got to re-sign him. Man, oh man, Josh Jacobs. He is definitely a great running back. He can run at any way, from cold weather, hot weather, rainy weather. Josh Jacobs got that ball, man. He's toting that rock. Josh Jacobs, he is my number 3 best running back. Number 2 best running back, I've got the king himself, Derrick Henry. Yes, indeed. Derrick Henry, I know he's getting a little older, but man, can't nothing match that stiff arm. He put that stiff arm on you. Good night, Susie. Derrick Henry, my number 2 best running back. And my number 1 best running back is Saquon Barkley, Super Bowl champion. Oh my goodness. Saquon Barkley, he absolutely performed last year. He's carrying it over. The Eagles have got a great offensive line, and he's going to be ready to rock and roll. Saquon Barkley, number 1 running back. What do you think? Comment below. Tell me who's your top 5. Cliff Notes. This note that I will talk about now is about Saquon Barkley. Yes, Saquon Barkley was asked just yesterday, quote, Saquon Barkley, when are you going to consider retirement? Saquon Barkley's answer was, hey man, I'm thinking about retiring. Maybe soon, maybe later, but it might be soon and it might be later. What do you mean by that, Saquon? Saquon Barkley went on to say that he may retire next year, or he may retire 2 years or 3 years from now. He says, my favorite player was Barry Sanders, and Barry Sanders was right about 30 years old when he retired. He just up and retired, and he said, hey, I might do the same thing. Matter of fact, I probably will do the same thing. Now, if I'm an Eagles fan, I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Saquon Barkley said he just may decide to retire next year. Nobody wants that in Philadelphia. They built that team, and they want to make a serious run. So we'll see how that comes out. What do you think? Should the running backs of today consider retiring early and not spending the 12 and 14 years in NFL? Or maybe today, with more business opportunities and more money, these running backs are saying, hey, look, I've had enough. Let me step away. That's Saquon Barkley's thought. What's your thoughts? Should a running back have the option to leave a little early, or should he cement his legacy so he could be amongst the greats in the Hall of Fame? What's more important, the Hall of Fame or the health? Comment below, Hall of Fame or health? That's what I would like to know. What's more important? Cliff Notes. Finally today, folks, I want to get to something that I can't wait to talk about. It's the AFC North. Yes, yes, yes. Let's rank the AFC North way too early. I've got coming in at number 4 in that division, the Browns. I had them at 4, but it's almost like I've got Pittsburgh Steelers at 4 because both of those teams are not really great football teams. And as regard to Cleveland, I was just listening to Tommy Rees, the offensive coordinator for the Cleveland Browns. They asked him about Shedeur Sanders, and he said Shedeur Sanders is learning the system. Things are slowing down for him. He's got command and control of the huddle. He's got great work ethic, and he's going to be a great pro, which leads me to say that they've got 4 quarterbacks in that room: Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders. I don't know what they're doing in Cleveland. Cleveland's got a lot to unpack. So I got Cleveland in at number 4. At number 3, Pittsburgh Steelers. They don't have a quarterback. So I got an idea. Pittsburgh, call over to Cleveland and get one of them quarterbacks. Oh my gosh, what a mess. They are still sitting around waiting on that guy, and I'm not going to call Aaron Rodgers' name, to show up and come play football. So I'm not going to even talk about Aaron Rodgers today. No, I'm not. Coming in at number 2, second best team is the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati had better address that defensive side of football. I think they did a great job with the offensive side. They've got their wide receiver core locked up. Now they've got to get that defensive side of the football squared away. And if they do, I believe the Cincinnati Bengals will have a very good year. I'm looking at maybe 10, 11 games this year. I know they had a rough season last year, win one, loss one, win one, loss. So they can get past all that. You got Jamar Chase. You got Joe Burrow. Hey, you got 2 of the best ever. You got T. Higgins. Get ready to play some defense in Cincinnati. You could possibly challenge the number 1 2-time winner of that division. I'm going to make it 3 for the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens have just sat back, got themselves together, put on some new shoes, dusted themselves off, and they're ready to play some football. Lamar Jackson, he's got to be angry about not winning an MVP, and the way they went out last year with those passes that were dropped. And I'm not going to go into that again because that was last season, but those passes were dropped by a tight end who should have caught the ball. But the Ravens will be ready to go in and play some really, really good football. That's my time. I hope you all stay up, stay informed, and remember, if you need some information that's accurate, come to Cliff Notes. I will square you away. Yes, indeed. Cliff Notes. Holla at your boy.